What's going on? This is Sean Go Ray. Let me see. Get everything. Make sure the beard laying good. All right. So, once again, I'll talk to myself for a second. Something came through. Definitely wanted to pass it along. Okay. Um, I'm gonna be giving we're gonna do a free surprise abundance ritual today with Oshun. And this just in, Lakshmi want to be involved too. I often do collabs. I don't know. TV, what's happening, TV? How you doing, TV? Come on in. Come on in. Shut the door. There's a draft, TV. Two heads in the building. Yeah. Just chilling, huh? Yeah. Well, something kind of came through that I wanted to do, and it involves Oshun. And apparently now it involves a little bit of Lakshmi. Today is her day also. But I'm going to be giving details here in a minute. What's up, Christine, in real life? How you doing there? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. For everybody watching on rebroadcast, don't worry, we'll get through. Yeah, exactly, TV. I often do. I've been doing collabos now for a long time, and I find that the results a lot of times are like just breathtaking. They're like breakthrough, just like boom, And you can obviously see the similarities in an Oshun and in Lakshmi. They're very, very, very similar. You know what I'm saying? So this just came through to me though today that I wanted to do, find a way to give value, and that's what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be a free ritual. I'm gonna film it. Matter of fact, shortly after this video. And the premise, the purpose of this ritual, you finally read the history of Shango, huh? Right. The premise of this ritual though is for surprise abundance. You know, now surprise abundance can come in any way. Your dear Aunt Sally can say, "Hey, I have this 92 Nissan I don't need anymore. Do you want it?" It could be somebody saying, "Hey, I brought you a cup of coffee." It could be surprise cash. It could be a surprise shift in one of your relationships. Abundance is abundance, so it's going to be a surprise the way it comes through, but it's going to come through. So I'll just wait until we have a little more in here so I don't have to repeat myself. But it's going to be very, very simple. It's free. All you really actually have to do is comment here. If you're live, if you're going to be here live, all you got to do is comment, "Thank you, Oshun and Lakshmi," and then your first name. And I'm going to explain all this in a minute afterwards. I don't want to say too much because there's only fucking 4 people in here, and I don't want to repeat myself. And I think, yeah, there's TV, Christine, and Bora. Now there's 5. When we do these lives, you got to kind of wait. It's like when you're about to cook. Sometimes you got to let the pan heat up first. Latoya, what's happening? How you been, Latoya? Come on in. I'm gonna be talking about a free Oshun ritual that we're doing today. It's very simple. It's free. You know, Now, if you want to circulate as a part of a ritual, like or whatever, that's fine too. I never part of this rituals is actually going to be a circulation on our part as far as what I'll explain everything though. But yeah, and then afterwards I'll do some hey Phoenix Fire, what's happening? Afterwards I'll do some PayPal me Q&As, maybe some more little carpool for the day, see what's going on, every day. I'm always doing carpools on myself, so like you can do one every day. There's always something that may need to come through. Four heads, four have liked, licked on the like. Can't be mad at that. Five in here. Number five, don't forget. That's Oshun's number also. Don't forget to lick the like. Okay. Six in here. You other two, don't forget to lick the like button ferociously, as if you wanted to lick the like button more than you wanted your next breath. Gerald Washington. Salute, Gerald. Come on in. Welcome. I'm just waiting for the room to fill up a little bit more before I just go into this. Is a very, very simple, free Oshun and Lakshmi surprise abundance ritual. It's for surprise abundance, meaning the abundance is going to come in a surprising way, meaning you can't foretell it or you can't, it can come in a variety of fashions. So I'm going to give it just maybe a couple, like 2 more minutes, 3 more minutes, and then I'll just go into it. Anybody here is welcome to join. It's free. Okay. If you want to, do an extra little circulation on your behalf or whatever, that's fine too. But yeah, it's real simple. I want to just keep this real simple. A lot of times when you're tapping in, to spirit, a lot of the things that you think, or even if you plan shit out, there's always going to be a little twist, a little turn. Sometimes, spontaneity is another characteristic of, when you're working with spirit and how these spirits work. They don't go on our time. Donnie, what's happening? Shout out to you, first timer here. Everybody shout out Donnie. What's up, Donnie? Welcome here. Go ahead and have a seat. We're going to get into this. I'm going to explain how to get into this brief ritual. It's very brief. It's spontaneous. I did not expect to be doing this today. When I woke up today, I had no clue about this shit. It came to me and it's like, okay, I'm going to do this. This is a way that I can provide value for y'all in a surprising way, or at least assist in it, and yeah, have a little bit of fun. It's always fun when you work with spirit. There's always that surprise factor. You can't, in ways that you know not, Why, thank you, Phoenix Fire. That's right. She is in the right place. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes. When this shit hits 10 minutes, then I'll go into exactly how and what. I kind of already said how to get in. It's very simple. It's free. But if you choose to want to circulate, you can circulate through paypal.me/Borderay, just for any of the Oshun. If you want to, you don't have to, This is from me to you, okay? From us to you. Misty L, what's happening? Come on in. Shut the door. There's a draft, okay? We got drinks in the bag. Blunts, bean bags, and everything. Get comfortable. Ain't that right, B-Ray?
Yes.
All right. So 8:45. And then after I briefly covered a ritual, and don't worry, if you're watching this and you're like, but I wasn't on the live, it's okay. I'm going to have a little slot for all those unknown who wanted to join here, and we're just going to keep it very, very simple. And I'm going to show you that it doesn't take a lot, because what's going to happen is shortly after this video, I'm going to just film this very short but powerful ritual. I'm going to post it on YouTube. And then, you can watch. I am going to read your first name. So if you have privacy issues, I don't know what to say about that, but, it's, yeah, I mean, then I don't know what to say. But, okay, 8 heads in here, 4 unreciprocating lovers. Lick that like button on the way in. Yeah, okay. Crack the cracking all the way back the Shangorian way. Believe that. All right, so I'm just going to get into the logistics of this free Oshun and Lakshmi ritual. Yes, both of them. This is Lakshmi's day also. Okay, so number one, this ritual is about inviting in surprise abundance. That can come in any form. Maybe you find some money on the street, or dear Aunt Sally passed away and you get a check, or dear Aunt Sally or Uncle Fester calls you and says, I have this car I can't drive anymore. Do you want it? You know, somebody comes to you and says, hey, you want a cup of coffee? I got you a cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? It can come in any way. All right. But so what we're going to do, if you want to join this, if you want to be in this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to film this ritual shortly after this video. It's not going to be long at all. It's going to be very simple. I'm going to demonstrate to you. I'm going to show you. It doesn't have to be a long, drawn-out ritual. It doesn't have to be super complex. What matters is the clarity of intent. Now, even though this is a generalized result, we can still get clarity on this generalized result. And we're basically, when it's a general thing like this, we're leaving the door open for whatever kind of goodness. Be ready to be surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Let me put that in there. Pleasantly surprised. 10 in here, 7 got fucking dry tongues. Okay? Lick the like button. Yum, 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 yum. Okay? Crack to crack and all the way back. Okay? The Shang Gorian way. Now, I'm going to be reading you. Okay, so first of all, how do we get in, Shango? Let's get it started. So the ritual even begins even now, even though I'm not going to be lighting. I'm going to be using these 2 candles. Okay. There will be some honey in here. I'm going to speak everyone who enters their name into the honey. This is kind of the gist. You're going to see the ritual. It's going to be posted. It's free. But if you want to really be a badass about shit and you feel like, you know what, I want to circulate, paypal.me/BordaRay. You don't have to, okay? It's free, all right? Totally free. It's from me. It's from us, the Ray fam, to you. Well, your fam too. So I'm going to put honey in here, and I'm going to be speaking everyone's name in here. So how do you get your name in the honey? And then what we're going to do is we're going to anoint this $5 bill, because 5 is Oshun's number. You know what I'm saying? And this will be given to somebody tomorrow, like somebody very, very less fortunate. You know what I'm saying? Circulation is the key here. I'm going to do that. We're going to do that. But if you want in, all you have to do is, even in the chat right now, you can start. All you got to do is do it once. Don't do it a bunch of times. You know what I'm saying? We don't need all that. Like, thank you, Donnie. That's right. Come on, everybody. Stop being stingy. You know what I'm saying? You're on some 68 and I owe you one shit. Bang. Okay? This is all you got to do to enter. So if you're on the live now, fine. If you happen to come across this maybe a little later, it's still going to be potent. It's like a rattlesnake head, okay? It could still bite you after it's dead and kill you, okay? Kill you with kindness, kill you with abundance, okay? All you have to do is say, thank you, Oshun and Lakshmi, and then your first name. I respect everybody's privacy. I would rather say your full name because that encompasses the full vibration of your name, but it's okay. I get it. Privacy, social media, who wants to just be putting out their name like that? Some people do, some people don't, whatever.
Do you think it's better if they email?
That's creating more work. The point of this is to make it simple. But do you want to do that? No, okay. Well, then, like I said, so whether you're here in the live, that's all you got to do. Okay? That is all you have to do. And when you watch the ritual, obviously there will be simple instructions that you can follow along as you can join in. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a spectator. This is your life. This is your surprise abundance. You know, don't be sitting on the fucking sidelines, you know. There you go. TV's up in there. Yeah. Well, Gerald's up on here. He's sharing. You know. Yeah. And I'm going to just say it like this because most people I mean, some people don't use their first name or whatever, but it is the name, and every name carries a vibration to it, you know, and that is what was placed on you when you popped out your mom's cooch, you know. So we have some. There we go. Okay, we get it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, cool. And Latoya Adams just on here like Latoya Adams, like I'm Latoya Adams. So you know, I'm gonna read your full name. You know, if you want your full, if you put your full name, thank you, Gerald. Appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, that's fine too. Like I get it. Like I'm not tripping on that. You know, it's more about the intention. It's more about the intention. You know. So we have some names. Bora is feverishly writing away. So yes, read, read, read. There you go. Okay. And you know what's going to happen, Latoya. You don't know how, though, and you don't know when. It might be tomorrow. It might be the day after. I suspect it's going to be rather fast. Fives are usually prompt changes. You know, they're not really hesitation. Hell, my full name. Exactly, TV. Plus, you got a channel. Everybody go check out Tawanda Vance's YouTube channel when you get a chance. How would you classify your channel, TV? Is it like social commentary plus spiritual things? Last name starts with the letter D. Oh, Phoenix Fire over here being enigmatic. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. Whatever you want to do, let's keep it simple. You know, there's no need to complicate everything.
I just put Phoenix Fire.
Okay. Phoenix Fire, you're getting in this Phoenix Fire. Okay, so TV's channel is yeah, social commentary and spiritual shit, you know? Go check her out. Yeah. Um all right, so once again, there seems to be some new people on here. And they got dry tongues too. Lick that like button on the way in. Would you, player? Okay, lick the like button. All right? Crack the cracking all the way back. Okay? I can only give a part of my name, no last name. You know I haven't. Okay, yeah. And please check out Christine in Real Life's channel. How would you describe your channel, Christine? Welcome. Okay, so once again, if you're just tuning in, those of you who've been on here, I'm going to sound like a parrot. It's all right, though. If you're just tuning in, we are doing a free Oshun and Lakshmi surprise abundance ritual. The purpose of this ritual is to bring in surprise abundance in whatever form it may come for you. Okay? If you want in, you simply have to put thank you, Oshun and Lakshmi. Hey, shout out Quinetha Watson. All you have to do is put thank you, Oshun and Lakshmi, and then your first name. I only say that because I know some people have a problem putting their whole name. You know? So make sure that's all you got to do. We'll carry the rest. Okay? We'll carry the rest. You'll see it. It's going to be posted shortly after, not too late, not too much later after this video is done. And everything, yeah. And it's important that you leave your first name because I'm going to be speaking your name as a part of this ritual into this little container, which will have honey in it. Okay? My government, right? Quinetha Watson. There you go. Okay, Katrina Evans. Well, there we go. 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 And like I said, it's absolutely free. You don't have to do nothing. Now, if you want to, you can paypal.me/Bodaray, whatever it is that you feel like. If spirit is saying, hey, go ahead and circulate something, then go ahead. You know, if not, that's fine too. It's a-okay, you know. So that's how you get in. So I'm sure if you've been watching this, if you're watching this on the replay, if there's any question, let it be known now. Now, if you want the big boy shit, we have 24 hours left to our Oshun milk and honey rituals. That is for specifically cash, larger amounts, prosperity, wealth. I've done I got some testimonies from clients about my prosperity work that I've been doing, you know what I'm saying, with them, and they've been doing phenomenal. So we're getting a lot of different things with testimonies ready and stuff. So because we want to highlight our clients and customers as well, we want to show them off. We want to show you off. But we have an Oshun milk and honey ritual for prosperity and abundance, cash, currency specifically, and consistency. Then we also have our love and lust Oshun milk and honey ritual, which is, you know, magnetic attraction. If you don't have a lover, attracting the ideal lover for you. It can also be used for those who are in a relationship, because as you change, you get that Oshun vibe in you more, and you start working with that Oshun energy ritualistically. You're going to start to shift and change. That's going to change your whole relationship. You know what I'm saying? So potato, tomato, or you can get both. And when you get both, number one, you save a lot of money. Number two, you get a Oshun talisman. I have mine. Yours is gonna look different. If you've seen on my channel anywhere, there's you can see the Oshun talisman with the mirror. It might have the mirror. I don't know. Border makes each one custom made, so you get a free, you get a talisman with it. And just in now, we're adding for those who want to claim the combo now, who find their own reasons to claim the combo now. They also get a set of our new up and coming law of attraction chakra potion set, and it deals with each of the chakra. You know what I'm saying? So that's something worth the whole price of the thing right there in and of itself, in my opinion. You know, especially if you work in your shit, if you're working with your chakras and helping to align, to clear, to all of that shit. Make sure you're functioning properly, body, mind, and spirit. Okay, so let me just recount one more time. If you want, this is a free ritual working with the energies of Oshun, working with the energy of Lakshmi. This is about surprise. This is about welcoming, opening up and welcoming surprise abundance in whatever form it may come for you. Okay, it could be cash. It could be something else. It could be a shift or a change in a relationship, and now all of a sudden maybe things are able to grow in a way that you want it to in that relationship. I don't know. That's why it's called a surprise, because you're not going to be able to know. But when it happens for you, and it's going to happen for you, I have no fucking doubt. I want to put in there that there's a little alarm in your head now, to where as you will recognize, like, yo, this is because of that ritual. You know what I'm saying? Because I chose to take action, to take part. So yeah. 3 left of the complete 2020 magical oils. Also, I gotta plug my baby. All of our oils, top sellers, from the Secret of My Success, Prosperity, Love and Lust, the Oshun All Eyes on Me oil, which you also get a consecrated version of that too when you get the combo. Or they come with both. I'm not sure. I forgot what we said. B Ray. Do they come with both? Like the success prosperity ritual and the love magnetic lust attracted to your lover. Like, do those come with the Oshun oils also? I believe they do, right?
The talismans?
No, not the talisman, the oil.
Oh, the oil? What about the oil?
If you get the separate rituals, does each one come with the oil? Because I don't have time to go check on my site right now. Do you remember? I don't want to misquote myself. Okay, so yeah, there's a consecrated bottle of oil. But anyways, it comes with that. The Bend Over Bitch Domination oil, the Jupiter Saturn Grand Conjunction oil, the Rona oil. You need to, if you want to take advantage of this energy created by all this Rona bullshit, this is a way to do it. And many more. Trans Gateway oil. There's others. 13 altogether. It's the surprise for me. Okay, so let me go through here. You should, Christine said, I'm thinking about taking my Bruja doll out tomorrow. You should. Absolutely, you should. Let me see here. If I missed any
Do you
questions.
want to read the names?
No, I don't need to read it yet. Michelle, what's going on?
Hmm.
We're just speaking about Canadians, and we conjured Michelle. We got a hell of a fucking phone bill. A hell of a phone bill. An insane phone bill from just two phone calls on my end. Yeah. Michelle, well, I don't know if you've caught it, but we are doing a free Oshun and Lakshmi ritual. After this video, shortly after, I will be performing the ritual very briefly. If you want to be a part of it, it's for surprise abundance, meaning it's going to manifest and who knows how, but it's going to. It's going to get that. Get the plan. Yeah, I have a plan. So I thought. Let me just say, fuck AT&T. But yeah, it's called Facebook calls and Zoom from now on. That's what it's called. I paid to talk to the client basically both times, and then some. So yeah, because as some of you know, in some of my consultations, I go over. I'm not like a stickler as I should be on the clock, and sometimes I go over, because I just be in my zone. Well, that going over cost me, but that's okay. That's all right. All right. So I had a massive bill. You know what I'm talking about, Donnie? Do you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like it's 2021 now. Okay, this isn't 1989 where these fucking astronomical, like this is the time of fucking internets and all these different ways to communicate for free. Why in the fuck are we still getting these high ass phone bills? You know, Jesus. So, anyways, that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, especially AT&T doesn't let you talk to people in Canada for free. Not on my plan. Well, I wasn't talking to anybody in Canada though. I have a lot of clients in Australia and a lot of clients in the UK. Yeah, TV. We're talking like, listen, and I've been having sales too. So literally, I paid to talk to them. You know, I literally paid to talk to them about almost three times as much what they paid. So never again. Never again. That just don't make good business sense whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Never again. Never again. So that's how you get it. Does we have any questions about the Oshun and Lakshmi free surprise abundance ritual? I might just call this one the come on in abundance, surprise the fuck out me, because that's what you're gonna do. And we're all joining in this together, so it's gonna be even more powerful. Any questions? Because what I was gonna do after here is just move on to me doing some PayPal me Q&A questions. Donnie, yeah, no surprise to me, all right? I attract a lot of Aussies. We attract a lot of Aussies on this channel. Exactly, TV. And you can recall that feeling. That's going to be one of the crucial components here of this ritual. Is just recalling that feeling last time, whatever memory you may have of being pleasantly surprised. Yeah, it is what it is. It's a learning experience, Christine. So long as it's no more kids. Right, shit. Kids are deficit makers, man. Unless you like whoop the shit out of your kid into the entertainment or sports business and they become a multi-millionaire or something. And then they can take care of you. Well, Adela, you're in the right place for that. We're going to create a surprise burst of abundance in your life. And it's
Yeah,
going
new
to.
people. I think you should explain the ritual again.
Yeah, it's fifth. Okay, so once again, we are doing a free Oshun and Lakshmi ritual. Today is Lakshmi's day. I have 7. Fuck, Phoenix Fire. You got a tribe. Jesus Christ. I'm seeing 15 people here. And 3 have not licked the like button. So go ahead and do that if you got the, if you got a fucking tongue, like lick the like button. It doesn't cost you nothing. It'll have you tripping out seeing colors. The colors, dude. The colors. Oh. What's up, PG? Okay. One more time. We are doing Jesus Christ twins too. Ooh. Yeah. When I come on here, it's late for a lot of other people sometimes, You was froze. What does that mean? So, anyways, briefly, let me just explain for those new people coming in. We're doing a free Oshun and Lakshmi ritual. I'm going to actually film the ritual right after this video, shortly after the video. I'm going to call out your first name or your full name, depending on how you put it in here. And the purpose of this ritual is to invite, to welcome, and to also have a chance to say thank you because it's already yours for some surprise abundance. Okay? Now, this surprise abundance is going to burst into your experience probably sooner than you expect. My thing is to not have an expectation when it comes to time. And it's going to come in a way that you're not going to expect more than likely. You know, it can come in the form of money, it can come in the form of assistance, can come in the form of anything else. It could be, anything. So that's why exactly PG, it's called surprise abundance. Michelle, if you want to get in, this is how we're doing it right here, right now. All you got to do is say thank you, Oshun and Lakshmi, and then your first name. That's it. Proper, like you missed the whole shit, man. I know.
Yep.
Okay.
Again.
Once again. Once again. Um, that's what she said. Once again, we are doing a free Oshun and Lakshmi ritual shortly after this video. I'm going to film it and I'm going to upload it to YouTube. What it's for? To welcome in, to bring in, to draw in, to experience some surprise abundance in your life shortly after this ritual. This abundance can come in any form. Okay, it can come in the form of money. It can come in the form of anything. It's someone can come and say, "Hey, I bought you a cup of coffee. I was thinking about you or something." Hey, that's a form of abundance. Whatever. You will know that it was. In addition, it was from this. Something is going to come up in your mind and say, "That was because you did that ritual." Now, you don't have, it's totally free to get in. All you do, like I said, is say thank you, Oshun and Lakshmi, and then your first name. Or if you want to put your whole name, which I would prefer, that's fine too. Very simple. We're keeping this really simple. The ritual is going to be short, very short. I'm going to show you. It doesn't take a whole lot of hoo-ha and boo-ba to move something. All right. Michelle Vidal. I don't have one. I let all the childbearing. Okay. Well, then it's going to find another way. That's why it's a surprise. You can go walking down the street like I did one time and find an empty money order or find money or anything. You know what I'm saying? Find a wallet that was just there and like, yo, whose wallet is this? I don't know. There's no ID, but there's money in it. Must be meant for me. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen, but it's going to happen in a way that you don't expect. That's why it's a surprise. Who doesn't want a pleasant surprise? Yeah, TV, sure enough, for $100. And I went to the liquor store, I bought a pack of cigarettes, and they gave me all that change back. That was years ago, though. And I was like, damn. At the time, I didn't have no job, didn't have nothing. There you go. There you go, Tantra. There you go. Don't forget your first name. I don't know if that is your name. But yes, please, if you're going to do it, put thank you, Oshun and Lakshmi, and then your first name or your full name. I'm going to be reading, the reason for this, people, I'm going to be reading your name into this little container. There will be honey in here. And I'm going to read your name into the honey. And then I'm going to anoint this bill. Excuse me, my eye just started itching. I'm going to anoint this bill a $5 bill, and then tomorrow we're going to give it to somebody um, much less fortunate, you know. So that's how we're going to do it. Very simple. So any questions here? And you only got to do it once. Make sure you just make sure it's clear, because Bora is surreptitiously going through this comment thread, writing down the names. Tantra more. Okay, cool. If that's your government name, I know what your parents were doing. Tantra more. Reem, we are doing. I'm opening up this Oshun ritual, Oshun and Lakshmi surprise abundance ritual. If you want in, I believe you pretty much know. And and then afterwards, I can do. I'm gonna do. So we're gonna open it up for some PayPal.me Q&As, and in between those, I don't mind doing a daily little card pull here. So it's kind of it's a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole thing. These are the candles that I will be using in the ritual shortly later on. Yellow and green.
Looks like white on the camera.
Yeah, it's not. It's just really light yellow. It does look white on the camera, but it's not. It's yellow. See? It's kind of, you know, you can see the yellow about it. All right. The whole shebang, Reem. The whole shebang. It's absolutely free. If you want to choose to circulate something, just because maybe Spirit is saying, hey, go ahead and circulate something, paypal.me/Boraray. And yeah, just keep it real simple. I do own my own cup of honey. Where should I keep it? Do you have a altar to her or a setup with her? I mean, that's where I would keep it. I just got this thing right now. Maybe this is just for you personally, Quinita. You may want to keep it under your bed if you can. Oh wait. You may want to keep it under your bed. I swear I just used the same birthday candle, yellow and green, on last new moon. Well, great minds can think alike. All right. And I have my 4 decks out here. So that's it. If you're happening to catch on later, it's okay. You can still put your whatever. Obviously, I'm not going to be naming you, because when I do the ritual, I do the ritual. But I will make a space and phrase it in a way that all others who came afterwards. So this is not bound to this particular time. If you see this video like a year from now, you can still take part of it. It's like a spinning wheel, right? And months after we've gotten benefit from it, someone else want to still join in, that spinning wheel will still kick it out. Okay, so I know that's your full name, right? So what you want to do, Reem, is just in the comment, just to make it official, just say thank you, Oshun and Lakshmi, and then your first name or your whole name, whatever name you want me to say. I prefer saying whole government names, but it can work too with just the first name. It can work with if I don't know the name. Shit, Lord knows I've had to zinc people I don't know their names, and I know it worked. So a name isn't necessarily necessary, but it's, if you have it, why not use it? You know, that is, every name holds a vibration. You know, every name has a numeric value, which is a vibration. You know, so you might want to use it, man. Okay, you might want to use it. All right. So if there isn't any other questions, I can start doing, if anybody here has a question that they want to be answered. And this is what I'm going to do. This is how I always do it. So if you're not new to this, then you know how this goes. If you have a question you want answered, you can paypal.me/Bodaray. And it's for a donation of $9.99. It can be any question you want. If you just want a card, just the daily card here, just to see whatever else may come through. Maybe, every day brings something new. Then I'll do those for free, you know. But sometimes the other questions can get more, the open ended ones, it's not as simple. So that's why. But yeah, so we'll do that. If there's any other question, is there any other question about the free Oshun? And this is like an on the spot ritual, you know what I'm saying? Like it just came to me. It felt very good, that it's just something that I want to do. I want to add value to y'all's life in some form or fashion. And this is what it's going to be, you know?
15 people.
So far, we have 15 in there. And I'm sure there will be many more joining throughout the years. So, okay. You sleepy, baby? Yeah. That's what you do. You want to keep your woman, keep them sleepy. You know what I'm saying? Keep them tired. Keep them worn the fuck out. Keep them scared of you. Keep them like, no, no, no more. Well, that's what you said you wanted, right? When you wish upon a star, whack. Yeah. Sorry. Didn't mean to expose you, but I had to. And she's still over here grinding. All right, what we got? Any comments? 15 heads in here. Any comments or questions about the Oshun ritual? We'll get into just have some fun, some card draws. Do this for a couple minutes. If you have a specific question you want to answer, that you want to pose to the cards, okay? That you want to pose to the cards, all right? There's a deck here with your answer in it. All you got to do is paypal.me/Borare. And it's only $9.99, a small donation, a minuscule donation of $9.99, Either that, or I could just do a card pull for you and see what comes through. And nobody is comment. Oh, there. See, I'm missing so many comments, man. Yeah. Can you use my government initials? Um. Okay. So would that be RAH? Like rah? Is that what it is? Is that what we're talking about? Okay.
RT.
RT. Okay, I got it. Boda is making that amendment now. Okay, Latoya. Go ahead and just woo-saw out the hoo-ha onto these cards. And let's just see what it is. What comes through for you. I have no clue what it's going to be either. All right. All right. So, Latoya Adams. And Latoya Adams. And guess what? Get a hoo-ha. Yeah. All right. Boy, that cracks me up. All right. Latoya. Rah. Okay. So this is what I got for you. Okay, Latoya. 3 of hearts. 2 of diamonds. And a 2 of clubs. So you know what? I think what I need to tell you. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. I didn't get nothing actually that you're going to have to, oh Lord, about. Depends. Oh Lord can be said in a lot of different contexts. It could be good. You know what I'm saying? It could be great. So what I'm getting here, they want me to what they want me to actually say, and this makes no fucking sense to me. But they're saying to remain patient, that you're being prepared for a partnership, if that makes sense. There is going to come a point where the nature or the that this partnership is going to also depend on something that you do. Okay, I know. I'm like, wait, what? But there is this partnership too is going to be one that's very, very intimate. Okay, very, very intimate, and it's going to actually to your sense of add to your values, but also value as far as in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally going to be a partnership. You know, a partnership. Hey, sometimes me, sometimes you, sometimes we. You know, sometimes I got it, sometimes you got it, sometimes we got it. You know, so it's one of them type of situations. What is you doing in there? Oh wow. Never mind. Yeah, there's a
It's for a reason.
it is for a reason. Some of these cards got mixed up, but it's for a reason. That's what I say. So that's what I have for you, Latoya. I don't know if that's going to make sense to you. Maybe it'll make sense later on today, tomorrow, next week. You know, Gerald Washington. I'm gonna get Gerald Washington. I'll do a. Okay. Well then, I know what you may be working on. Hold on. Let me get this straight, because there's cards from one deck mixed up in this shit. I don't know how this happened. All right. If you want your own, if you have a personal question that you want answered, oh shit, do you think that's a good idea? But she's eating hot fries, y'all. Y'all don't know what hot fries do to her. It's like, why do you punish yourself? Why do you do that to yourself, yo? I like spending time with you. Like, I don't want you to be in the laboratory. Okay. All right. I wish I might have a man to teach me and keeps me sleepy. Yeah. Let me see. Gerald, I got you. Just a second. I just need to make sure that these cards are all of the same deck. Because some of these escaped like refugees into this other deck, and I don't know what the hell happened. I did put you on blast just a little. Out of love, boy. Out of love, okay? It's all love. Shit. Yeah. Be careful what you wish for, though. You may just get it, and then all your ambition skeets up out of you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want to lay in bed all day. All right. Gerald Washington, do me a favor. Do me a favor, cuzzo.
What a lazy.
Huh?
What a lazy energy.
Well, there's a reason for that, though. So,
Where are you going?
blast. No, it's okay, though. I call it border recovery energy. All right. So, look, Gerald Washington, front and center, sir. Go ahead and just woo-saw, hoo-ha into the cards, okay? Like whatever, just your intention that, hey, whatever I need to know, whatever needs to come through in this moment. Got you. All right, Gerald Washington. KKK. Gerald Washington. Gerald Washington. Right. TV, how many times have I told you this? Do not encourage her. Okay. Gerald Washington. All right, what needs to come through for Gerald Washington? Hey. Okay. Just a second, Gerald Washington. Gerald, they're showing me that. Let me just show you your cards, man. You women get together and shit and start encouraging each other. We can't have that now. Now we can't have that. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, okay. So, Gerald Washington, these are your cards: two of clubs, seven of hearts, and an ace of hearts. Okay. So, the good news in this, as I see in the very near future, I feel like there was some type of decision that a very major decision to you, took up a lot of your time, something that was heavy on your mind, weighing down your head a lot. You know what I'm saying? And you probably neglected to make that decision or procrastinated on it. There was a lot of emotion around this decision, okay? A lot of emotions. Um, some of which I would say that you probably don't know what the hell's going on. You just know that like the gears froze up, okay? There's an opportunity here to acquire some, for lack of a better word, I guess you could say, emotional intelligence. You know, when I mean that, what I say by that, I don't know if you've ever had a situation where like you happen to find out one of your triggers, you discovered something about yourself. Maybe you've had 1,000 fucking arguments, right? But this one particular argument, afterwards you're sitting there pissed off, or you're whatever the case is, and all of a sudden you get this insight about what it is that you were really mad about. And a lot of times it ain't about what you were arguing about, but that's just an example, okay, of emotional intelligence, kind of figuring out, yo, I didn't know I had this trigger with this shit, you know. And for the most part too, I don't know what, if you were planning something or if there was a relationship that you may be entertaining or something new was beginning that you were kind of passionate about, I see. And it looks like it's not going to happen at this time. There's just a little bit more work to be done. There's something you need to do. There's a step you need to take. And they're telling me that you know what that step is. And even if you don't currently in this moment know, it will be made known to you just because you asked me this question. Because you asked for your cards. So that's what I have for you. I'll take that as a good wow, Gerald. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take that as a good. But all right. What else we got? Anybody, if you want a specific question answered, you can PayPal me. Yeah, paypal.me/Borderay. A donation of $9.99 or more, and you can get your whatever you want to ask answered, or I can do it gratis, free card pull for you. All you gotta do is say card, and if I see you and I catch you at the right time, boom, I'll pull some cards to see what comes through for you. You know, we'll keep it very simple like that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Are you having rice tonight? Mm. We'll talk. Yeah. So, um, what else do we have here? Who else wants a card? I'm not sure. There's nothing that. Okay. Yeah. Well, Reem, all you got to do is say I'd like a card, and I'll do a free just whatever comes through. If you have a specific question, you can paypal.me/Borderay, and we'll get into that question. We'll dig all up into that. Card dip, Michelle Riddell. All right. I'm getting this for you, Michelle, this deck right here. Just a second here. All right, just a second here. Okay. Okay, Michelle. Let me just mix them up a little bit. Okay. All right. So, Michelle Riddell, go ahead and woo-saw out your hoo-ha. Okay, all into the card, your intention. And action. All right. We're going to be getting off this broadcast shortly. So if you want a specific question answered, paypal.me/Borderate. Small donation, $9.99, or you can possibly get a free card pool. Okay. All right. What needs to come through for Michelle Riddell? What information needs to come through for Michelle Riddell? Just a moment, Michelle. Let me see here. Well, I can tell you this here. The numerical value of your cards is is 7. So there's some things about yourself right now or going within you that you're looking for some self. This is kind of like a season view of some self introspection. But I see that also this, you should know this, that there's going to be, for lack of a better words, the best way I can put it is some promotion in your work, in maybe even some legal matters or something like. But I see like a promotion going on here. Okay. Second of all, you're actually going to be. I feel like you already are though, but you're going to notice a creative spurt, I believe. Okay, with different ideas, being able to take on different projects, even learning some new shit. Okay, learning some new things. You'd be surprised how many people don't learn new shit. You know, court on Friday. Okay, well, and yeah, this is of a creative nature also, being able to take on multiple projects, learning new things, expanding incrementally. Like I said, not learning a whole bunch of shit, but at one time. The 3 is more of a steady incrementation. It's not like a windfall of this or that. But for some reason, I'm being told to tell you that because you're going to be able to utilize your creativity in ways that benefit you. Also, there is a woman ancestor who has been around you. Okay. And this woman ancestor, I don't know exactly what it is that she wants, but she's showing up for a reason. So she must be here to assist you with some things. Okay. A lot of times it's information that you get. I have a BFA. I don't know what that is. But yeah, so I don't know if you may want to try and make contact with this particular ancestor or guardian. I get the sense that it's more of a feminine nature to it, so it's definitely a woman of some kind. Yeah, yeah. I feel more so. It could be. See, an ancestor could also be a spirit guide as well. You can have an ancestor that you know looks after you. So in essence, they're a spirit and they're trying to guide you. So you can look at it. Yeah. Once you start turning your attention towards what I just told you, it's going to become like over apparent that if it's your grandma, then that it's grandma. You know what I'm saying? I feel that she has some information for you. You may want to, put a little glass of water, a candle, and a picture of her. If that's the only picture of your ancestor that you have, I'm not sure if you have an ancestral setup of any kind, but you may want to do that. The simplest one is just like a white candle and a glass of water and some pictures of, your grandmas or grandpas and whoever you have, because you have so many ancestors, it's ridiculous. So, yeah. What did I miss? Okay, good. Then you're going to want to spend some time there, Michelle. She's saying you haven't really been talking to them lately. Let's Felicia Beeks. What is going on? Happy New Year. Long time no see. Yeah. I'm good to see you, Felicia Beeks. We haven't seen you in a long time. Who's next? I don't scroll back when I'm doing card pulls. I just look at whoever because Tantra Moore. Okay, let's see who Tantra Moore is. I got pulled to this deck instantly. Yeah, we're not doing that, Reem. I'm not going backwards. Like you have to get it like new, and it's kind of annoying, but like it's the easiest way. Trust me, I've tried out all kinds of different things, and it just works better this way. So, Tantra Moore, you are live and direct. You're up here. Okay, Tantra Moore, you're up. Go ahead and woo-saw out your hoo-ha into the cards. You know your intention just to receive whatever information you need to. Hmm.
I knew that's what was throwing you off.
Anyway, shut
I
up.
felt
Oh,
it.
shut up.
I love you too.
All right. Love you, Mas. Oh, shit. All right. Tantra Moore, Tantra Moore, Tantra Moore, Tantra Moore, Tantra Moore, Tantra Moore. What needs to come through for Tantra Moore? What needs to come through for Tantra Moore?
The milk ain't going bad yet, so I have no reason to.
Okay. Just a second, Tantra Moore. Let me just look at your cards here for a second. Just let me check them out here. So the theme of what's coming through, anyways, is an 8. So for me, that's like you got some big plans that you want to enact. You know, there's still some loose ends that need to be done. You know what I'm saying? These are your cards here. The 8 of Spades, and it's not reversed. Powerful card. 5 of Spades, not reversed. Powerful card. 4 of Hearts, reversed. Okay. So I don't necessarily take it as the 4 of Hearts. Sometimes this position is the outcome, but do remember that the future is not set and anything is possible. We can change, we can make changes. So, but what I see is a change. To me, this is like a power pellet. You know what I'm saying? And this is like talking about spiritual as well as in your work or your job. Okay, this is a change in status. Um, a change in status also though as first and foremost involving you. You know what I'm saying? But any challenges that you may have been experiencing in either your health, your spiritual path, or even down to the mundane work life, okay, will be overcome. You have that. Matter of fact, there's going to be a change of mind about some things, maybe either that you've been doing, like physical habits, maybe starting something new, stopping something that is now detracting from you. Also, a change or travel for work. I'm kind of feeling like what they're saying is to me as opposed to traveling to work, I feel like a change is coming for you, you know. So you got the 8 and a 5, and in this case, they're both talking about change or like promotion. Maybe it could, you know, I don't know what this is. Okay, but one thing that's kind of hindering this shit that you need to know about is have you been it's tantra. Have you been working with your root chakra as of late? I would suggest that maybe you might want to revisit that. This is also talking about. I feel also too that there's some situation going on, or you're in a situation where, okay, good, keep doing that, keep doing that. I feel because what I'm getting from you is a lot of times, sometimes there has been experiences in the past with like a lot of just fear. Sometimes feeling like you don't belong here, um, not feeling safe in a particular relationship or situationship, could even be with family. But I see this more as kind of like an all around theme. And we want to just push that to the side because, yeah, that's why they're telling me actually also to, keep working with your root chakra. That's going to do you a lot. There may be some traumas or something still caught in that. You know what I'm saying? What I'm getting from you is that you also be reliving the past a lot. Like, so you're bringing the past in front of you whenever it's coming to a new situation, judging it by the past, and doing so just by definition means that you almost chop its titties off from being able to be a new experience from you because you're already walking into this with old shit. There's a saying in the Bible talks about you can't put new wine in old wine sacks. You can't put new babies in old nut sacks. Okay, so you gotta, but you're doing the right thing and I want to encourage you. So you notice the first part was extremely positive. So like you're on the way. They're just saying, oh, by the way, and this is the only thing that you gotta like. It's a little tiny bump in the road, in your road, but you're already working with it, so that's a good thing. Okay, bottom of the list. Shango looks at the bottom of the list. Absolutely, Tantra. What do we have? Did you feel my sadness?
I felt you when I said it.
Misty L, you're the one that I seen, so I'm gonna go with you. All right.
Poor baby.
All right. All right. So there we go.
Your facial expressions.
There we go. Misty, go ahead and woo-saw out your hoo all into the cards. You know what I mean? Your intention just to receive whatever it is that needs to come through for you. No less, no mas. Just whatever it is. Whatever it is. Whatever it is. Okay? Misty L, Misty L, Misty L. Whatever it is. Damn, was I sure to take that other one out? Yeah. All right, one more time, Misty L. Where are we at with time? I think this deck got fat overnight. It won't even fit in the deck anymore. It must have absorbed like some moisture or some shit. All right, Misty L, Misty L, Misty L. What needs to come through for Misty L? What needs to come through for Misty L? You know what? You have a numerical value here around your cards that is like a new beginning on type of steroids, if you will. What do I mean by that? I feel like there's something new that you're wanting to start. Um, and it's like maybe not even totally new, but a new level of something, if you will. So these are what it's going to kind of come down to. And I feel like you're actually already on some shit, some good shit. I feel very positive about this. I'll start with what can be considered negative. Nana, be happy. All right. First off, I feel like the way that this card came through to me is, in some form or fashion, you're a little bit. There's something in your life right now, or a situation or an issue that you are divided about. And it's like the one thing that is maybe taking more energy than it needs to, but it's also slowing down, if you will. Now, I'm not going to say it doesn't need to be here because it's here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever this issue, situation is, I see it divesting you of certain things. It's taken from you at this point, or it has. Um, there is new work, spiritually speaking, as in like a form of a spiritual initiation that I see you coming into, but there's also a new job coming or new work for you Now, maybe this is your work, something you decide to create or make. Maybe it's an offer for a job or a contract of some kind. Okay. But I feel that this situation, whatever it is running interference into some other things. Not a big deal. And then we have this. And what I'm also being shown is you're going to learn how to run your brain. Most people don't know how to think on purpose, right? You're going to learn or come across some information that's going to be drawn to you. And maybe you're already kind of into these types of things, but you're going to see your whole process of thinking and what it's like. It's like taking your mind out, even though your mind is not in your head, it's your body is in your mind, right? So within this mind, it's like being able to kind of separate from it and see like a computer program, like if all your programs had icons and desktop icons and shit, or app icons, and you could say, okay, this app is taking way too much of my processing. Let me get rid of this. I want to download this now that I made room for it, but in terms, I use that illustration as far as just your beliefs. Oh, 111. We're on the time right now. 111. But this is also clarity about your motivations. Why am I doing something? Why am I really doing something? Is this what I really want? Etc. It also helps to organize your thoughts, because trust me, and I'm sure when your thoughts are not organized, it's very hard to be productive and to move in a more fluid manner in your shit. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you? That's what came through for you, though. But I would say the advice on that is to make whatever decision you need to make about that two of diamonds. You know what I'm saying? All right. Who's next? And don't forget, if you have a specific question that you want answered, you can paypal.me/Borare. Reem, I got you. You're the one I see. You can /Borare. Donation to $9.99 or more. Okay, Reem, get it, get it, get it. Woosah out the hoo-ha into the cards. Just whatever needs to come through. Thank you, man.
No.
Okay, ring, 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 ring.
I can read you.
Ring, ring, ring. Yes, you can. You definitely can. Ring, 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 ring. All right. Here we go. I need to come through for the ring. Wow. 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 Okay, now. So, Reem, I feel like what is coming through for you, I'm gonna show you your cards. You are
You kill me.
numerical value. This guy is 11, by the way, too. So I always have a special relationship with the jacks, but your numerical value is 3, and this represents to me also like bringing to pass certain things that you may have been wanting to materialize. You get me? We're going to go into just briefly each of these cards. There is a decision to be made for you as well. It's an actual individualized action that's either you're going to do it or you're not. Or being that it's also a club suit, it comes like for all of us, I believe there's this moment in time where when you truly decide to do something, when you choose, like when it's like the fucking gavel drops and you're just like, order in the court, this is what it is, adjourned, then that's it. But until you reach that point, you're just going to procrastinate, you know? You're going to talk yourself out of it. Maybe, But the rewards of going forth in this direction that you know you need to go, I didn't make it up. You did, is prevalent in the cards. Okay. And I see a major change of status, A, in your spiritual power, ability to materialize and govern yourself, and yes, that of your reality, and also in your work, whatever that is. Another change. And this is like any obstacles, barriers, they become your stepping stone with this card. Very, very powerful card to have. The Jack of Diamonds is also telling you, though, that for me, this is about what characteristics you might want to. I feel like you may already possess these characteristics, and you may have suppressed them, kind of dumb yourself down a little bit. Maybe you don't want to shine too bright around people, don't want to draw too much attention. This Jack is telling me to tell you it's time to start, in addition, and maybe this has something to do with some of that decision you got to make, that I'll give you the essence of this card as far as it's coming through for you. This is like sell yourself. And for you, selling yourself would be more or less just opening up and letting others, like sharing what it is that you do, what kind of value that you can give, Crystal ball, shout out. Yes, Felicia Beeks, it is. A man gave me a strange bracelet the other day, and all of a sudden $1,000,000 fell out the sky and hit me in the head. Yeah, it's that bracelet. So that's what I have for you, okay? As far as gratis card de poule, okay? But let this make sense to you in the way that it needs to make sense the most, and in the way that's going to, yeah. Alhamdulillah. Who's next? Okay, well, I'm glad about that, Reem. Felicia Beeks. Of course, it's been a long time, Felicia, since I read for Felicia Beeks. You know what I'm saying? A long, long time. It's been a long time, yo. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. All right. Felicia, go ahead. Woo-saw. Out your hoo-ha, okay, into the cards. Your intention being that whatever needs to come through, you receive it. You take it. You're open to it. Bam. All right. Felicia Beeks. Felicia Beeks. One more time. Felicia Beeks. What's up? Felicia Beeks. Wow, I don't know what's up with these 8 of spades. And you see me using different decks, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm using the same deck and shit, Sometimes when I'm doing these cards, it's like when you're playing the piano, it's like these same keys again. It's like there's only 7, just 7, 7, 7. Yeah. Yes, you were, Felicia Beeks. All right. Just a second here. Man, you're also in a stage here. It's funny. It's very almost similar in some ways to the one I just did, but different, obviously. Okay. So let me just show you the cards here. Yeah. Your numerical value is 3 also. But for some reason, I'm getting that this 3, because 3s to me also can mean worry. A period of more intense or acute worry, or cycles of worry. You're worrying more days now than maybe you were in the past. All right. And this 3 is coming through very strange for me. It's coming through very strange for me. On one end, I would say that you can look forward to some of your money situation or your, finances or whatever. Like there's going to, I see an incremental increase. Okay. But another thing I feel for some reason, I just feel that there's deception going on. And it could be in a relationship, could be in a family relationship, but someone who you're relatively close to. For some reason, I just feel that. I don't know why. This usually doesn't come about with a three of diamonds for me, but you never know what to expect with me. So, dang. So, another thing, too, I feel like something that has also been getting in the way could have maybe possibly come through your father's side, but some of it, if it's a pie, okay, like this little slice is what I'm about to say. So I don't want to create I know you're not a spiritual hypochondriac, but I feel there's also a part of a generational curse or somebody who may have worked on you or something. But to me, I'm being pulled more towards to say generational curse. Something from like your father's side, or maybe even a character trait or something that is now living rent free in your subconscious mind. But this card to me, it doesn't feel that great. As I mean, it has the capacity to be a very great card. And even when it's reversed, it can still be easily turned around because an eight's an eight, no matter how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna bring up to you once again a saying. I seen a meme and I never forgot it, and it's like because it really hit me hard because it's true, and I remind myself daily of this shit. There's no obstacles in your path. The obstacles are the path. Okay, I'm gonna just slide that over to you. Okay, that's my sounding deep quote of the day. All right, signing it over to you. Um, but I just feel I don't know with your energy right now. I feel like there's some other things that have been like coming up or that are actually about to come up, maybe get triggered to come up or something like that. But the other thing for me is there may be a situation around work or a job, okay, or maybe even as it relates to health in some form or fashion. But I feel like something's going to get stopped, okay, cut off, something that you would like to have kept going, you know. So do remember also that there is really no set future. The future is constantly changing, okay. Things that we do right here right now are altering the future changes. If I go like this, the future changes, you know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. For all I know, it may be something that needs to. A lot of times these cutoffs come when we don't want to let go of something, you know and then either your oversoul or that other aspect of you that has a whole different perspective of your situation has to come in and say, man, give me that. You know what I'm saying? But your human self is left here having a fit, having a tantrum, you know, or it feels like it. I don't know. That's what came through though, Miss Beeks, and it's my intention that it serves you to your highest good. You know, cut off, stopped, not able to continue. You know, discontinued, maybe even rather abruptly. Who's next? Remember, okay, I probably picked up on that too. I was like split when I told you about that curse shit. Like somebody working. I felt like a piece of it was more or less generational. And a lot of times with these generational things, as you incarnate and you have the generational bullshit coming with you stock into this experience, it seems to want to draw unto itself things that are alike with it in some form or fashion, you know? So yeah, anything else? We're about to get off here in a moment here. I don't want to leave anybody out, you know. I don't want to leave anybody out, okay? I haven't used this deck, I don't think, at all today. Nobody's been drawn on the White Pitman deck, you know. Okay. Well, I thank you again, Miss Biggs. It's good seeing you. Don't stay away so long. Also, you can get involved for absolutely free if you want to. I don't know if you know about the Oshun and Lakshmi ritual. It's a very like spontaneous ritual. I just decided to do it today. I'm gonna actually shoot it. It's gonna be filmed and I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. It's absolutely free. If you want in, just say thank you, Oshun and Lakshmi, and then like your full name or just your first name. Obviously, you come with your government name on your channel, so I could just use that. I prefer to use the full name, but if not, it's okay.
Ring said something.
All right.
Does FS pose a threat to me, or will he reconcile?
All right. It's been 2 years. What did FS do to you? He got you hooked, Ring. You still asking questions. You get this card too here. These decks. This is what I'm going to use for you. All right, so just give me a second here. Reem, let me just reset this shit. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. It's a good question, by the way. Nice and concise, too. All right. So, Reem, go ahead and just woo-ha. You know the deal. Out the hoo-ha. Into the cards. All right. Does FS pose a threat to Reem? Does FS pose a threat to Reem? Does FS pose a threat to Reem? And I'm going to do a 5-card spread for this question, even though it's just a yes or no. I will actually say to that, no, he does not pose a threat at this time. These are your cards. 6 of hearts, 6 of diamonds, and Jack of clubs, King of clubs, and we have a Queen of spades there. Okay. So to answer that question, no, I will also look through and we're going to see what the probability of reconciliation is for you and FS. Okay, so just will he, I'm going to ask it this way, will he make an attempt to reconcile? Because I'm taking it that's what's got to happen, because you're not going to reconcile. Like it's up to him, right? Okay. Is FS going to reconcile with Reem? Based on everything known and unknown, all factors known and unknown, is he going to? But you would accept it, right? Obviously, you said that you're hoping. Wow. Just a moment. Are you ready for this, Reem? There will be a reconciliation. Okay, there will be a reconciliation. Like I said, I feel like he recently, or I don't know, just had a child. You know, that Queen of Hearts that showed up last time. There's another life with this person, man. And that's going to be the Joker element for you. So, yeah, it's kind of like a blessing and a curse, you know? He's going to want to reconcile with you. Probably his shit gets bumpy or raggedy over there, you know? You know what they say, right? Old pussy always gives you headaches, and new pussy always clears your mind. You know what I'm saying? And for him, that seems to be true, right? So, what it this is kind of like the result, kind of like the result, and this is more for you, like feeling even more shittier, like holding a grudge now, like new issues to be mad at him about. I told you before I got a sense, and I don't even know why I remember this shit because usually I delete this shit out of my head. But yeah, specific question. There you go. Um, I feel like he's kind of like this kid trapped in a man's body. You know, hey Carmen Webb, welcome Carmen Webb. So that's what I have for you. It's like a blessing and a curse, bittersweet. Yeah, he's gonna reconcile, but kind of what good is that? It's just a doorway to more bullshit. Is how I sees it. You know. How you doing, Carmen Webb? Thank you again for yesterday. We really appreciate you. All right. Yeah. So that's what I have for you. Any more card pulls? I'll gladly do. We're gonna wrap it up now. What time is it?
10 o'clock.
Fuck. I swear, man, if I can punch the government and Corona right in its fucking face, like these shits used to be open 24 hours. We could go to the store at any time. You know. Yes, Carmen, got you. Let me pick your deck, Carmen. All right. For Carmen Webb, this is the deck that said me. Okay?
That said what?
Me. Here's your deck, Carmen. Now go ahead and just woo-saw out the hoo-ha into the cards and just, yeah, open yourself up to whatever needs to be known. Mm. Okay, Carmen Webb. Carmen Webb. Where's Dale?
He's making her a sandwich.
Oh, okay. Carmen Webb. Carmen Webb is the queen bee of that house, you know? I can dig it. I can dig it. On his way home. Okay. Carmen Webb, Carmen Webb, Carmen Webb. All right. Yeah. Okay. You got a lot of air energy here, Miss Webb. You got a lot of air energy. Okay, so let's see what your cards are here. I'm going to lay them back down because I just want to gloss over them again one more time. All right. Queen of Spades. 4 clubs reversed. Queen of Clubs. 10 of Clubs. 5 of Diamonds. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. I feel that as of lately, your mind may be going extra crazy. Okay, there may be some worry, or it feels kind of hard to focus lately. That's kind of like a sense that I'm getting is focus. So one thing that they're advising me to do is to prescribe a way to kind of get it out. Okay, when I say get it out, I'm talking about some of these things. I feel like it's real busy up here, and it's making it a lot harder to do things, you know. So some organization. Write some shit down so that way, literally, when you write it down, it's like getting it out of your head. You can forget about it because you wrote it down somewhere. I have it written down. I will check on it later. But for now, I can just, it's also symbolic of getting it out of your head. So, whatever way works for you, do that. Okay? Whatever way works for you, do that. Like I said, a lot of these cards here have to do with the mind to me and maybe what's kind of going on with you right now. Be prepared, I guess you could say. Prepare yourself because you're going to be getting some information. All right. Um, and this information is going to be about you. It may be about another circumstance or situation, but it's also on how it relates to you. Okay, this is going to be coming from, and usually this card doesn't mean that necessarily, but for you in this moment, in this time, it does. It's going to be, uh, I would say, almost like a mini profound revelation, like something that you may have wanted to dive deep about. You know, but I feel it's definitely going to be a game changer for you. Like I said, many, many times, just one aha can change the whole game. It changes the whole dynamic, the whole whatever. I feel like something's coming to you, some information is going to be revealed to you, and this information is also about you. I know a lot of people that go through life, and I'm sure it's happened to you already in your young life, Carmen, where you have this moment where you just realize something about yourself. You learn something about yourself. This is also a gift from spirit, if you will. Yes, it speaks that aha moment. Exactly. Now, there is also a woman, possible fire sign. I mean, to me, I felt it was good. It doesn't really matter what it is, it's what you do with it. You know, you decide. It's in your hands whether it's good or bad. Whatever you say, you get to be right. So it's not for me to say whether it's good or bad. It's up to you. But I'm feeling positive about it. Like anytime you can learn some shit about yourself, have an aha moment, to me, that's fucking good. Yeah. So Queen of Spades here. I feel like, I don't know, you have the favor, or you're going to be getting the favor of either this woman is a fire sign, but I feel like this woman is some form of a woman of authority, maybe a boss, a manager, or something. I don't know what she is exactly. Okay, but I feel like she's definitely older than you, and she's going to be looking out for you in some form or fashion. Okay, here in life. I don't mean like, I don't know exactly what she is, and I don't feel like she's necessarily come into your life yet in this way. you know if I just see somebody and I know them, like, okay, I see this person, but then once I actually have a conversation, we start talking now, and we whatever now becomes something different, right? um there's going to be a situation here, an opportunity that changes your mind about finances, about money, and also allows, it looks to me to be an opportunity. This is a change of mind about finances. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I was. It's funny, Carmen. I didn't want to say that. It could be, okay, but I have a feeling this woman is maybe even older than old Borster over here. And she's not old, so yeah.
Hmm. Is it
Oh,
related?
you don't like the? All
Is
right.
it Tata?
So yeah, there's that shit going on. Not to mention, I don't know what your network. I'm sure you've heard the term. Your net worth is your network. Um, I don't know. And aside from this, I see. I don't know. Have you been interested in like going, maybe taking some online course, or uh, furthering your furthering your education in some form or fashion, in some way? It could be anything. It doesn't have to be formal. It could be any way. Learning a new language, doing something on Udemy or something, or anything. Um, you might want to really look into that, man, because it's not just about whatever it is that you're learning, but just the fact that you're learning something new. It does. Your brain loves that shit. You know what I'm saying? Loves that shit. So that's what I have for you, Miss Webb. And also maybe traveling to see about some money. Like something may come up where you need to actually travel next town over or make a little trip of it or something like that. Yeah, absolutely. Tell Dale I said, hey, I said, what's up, Dale? So, all right. It broaden your horizons with knowledge. Yeah, it does something with the plasticity of your brain. And you change one thing, it changes everything. Yeah, look into that, Carmen. You'd be surprised. It's a rabbit hole. You won't know it though. It's like, I'm gonna learn this language. Or there's a course on here, or there's a course on how to do this or that, or whatever it is. Yeah. All right. So I think we're gonna wrap it up, and we're gonna grab a bite to eat, and then I'm gonna do this ritual, film it, and put it up. I'm Maltese. What does that mean? What's Maltese? Oh, Phoenix Fire. Got you. Got you. Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire, Phoenix Fire. You know what? Phoenix Fire claimed the White Pitman eat a sandwich. All right. I'm from Malta. Oh, you are? I have no clue. See, I just learned something new today. I don't know what Malta is, where it's at. I was not even aware that there is a place called Malta, but hey, I do now. All right, yeah. Carmen and her sandwiches, right? Carmen, sandwiches, and foot rubs. Hold on just a moment, Phoenix Fire. You're going to be the last one. You will be the last one, okay? All right. All right, you're going to be the last one, Phoenix Fire. Unless somebody comes through with the PayPal.me and snatches my attention and puts it towards their question that they want answered. All right, Phoenix Fire. Go ahead and woo-saw out your hoo-ha into the cards. All right? Just open your mind, whatever needs to come through. You're ready for it. And it's ready for you. Okay. Phoenix Fire. Phoenix Fire. Phoenix Fire. Woot. All right. Hey, Phoenix. What the fuck is going on, Phoenix? Either you got a lot of mental shit going on or there's a lot of like gas or something because there's a lot of air energy here. Okay, let's see. Lots. All right. Well, just give me a second here. I'm going to look around. Then I'll show you your cards too. Huh. Interesting. That's my hubs and rising sign too. Okay. Airy. Okay. Very airy. 8 of clubs reversed. 9 of clubs reversed. A 3 of clubs. 4 of diamonds reversed. And a 7 of diamonds not reversed. So if I was to use one word to kind of to describe you, right? Yeah, Phoenix, that's what I said. Okay. To me, this is more. To me, Donnie, did I get you before? No, I think I did, huh? Did I get Donnie? I don't think so. Okay. Then you'll be my last then. All right. Also, because you're new. So we're giving some love to the newbies, um, and the oldies. But man, you feel very busy up here. Okay, Phoenix Fire, very very busy. But the thing about it is, the busyness necessarily ain't productive. Okay, so let's get into what exactly I'm talking about. Since it's an eight, it can be reversed. I feel like somebody kind of has an edge over you right now, mentally speaking, if you will, or you're giving away your power or mental real estate to something or someone that doesn't deserve it. I feel like you're having a very hard time controlling your mind right now. I feel like right now, if this was a boxing match, your mind has been winning the most number of rounds, if you will. This is another thing that's coming up that I'm not crazy about. So I can see also, to me, it feels like that you've been feeling very pessimistic, even maybe your outlook as far as certain things or your concern is very pessimistic. You got to remember the state of your mind is going to determine, like, if I'm feeling shitty and pessimistic, do you think I'm going to make that extra move to go do this or to go do that? Or, I'm going to be like, hey, what's the point? I'm not saying you're all like that, but it seems like this pessimism is also kind of in the background, but it's there and it's been affecting you. And that's why it's showing up. Another thing, all of this has made it hard for you to really dial in as to what it is that you really want, right? In order to get what you really want, you have to know what you really want. And so I'm seeing that there may be concerns also financially. You may be feeling restless with your particular financial situation right now. I'm not saying that it's bad, but we can all take something for granted and, um, just get kind of complacent or feel stuck. When we feel stuck and or we get to a certain level, yeah, we were happy when we first got there, but as time goes by, we want to progress. You know what I'm saying? And like, if you feel stuck, then there's what comes with feeling stuck. When I hear someone say, I'm feeling stuck, is that in some form or fashion, they may also feel powerless to change that situation, you know, or change that thing in themselves, whatever it is within themselves that has led them to this situation. But what I do see for you, especially in concerns with your relationship with money and how I guess the fuller realization that you truly are money, it's not just some real pretty hippy dippy airy fairy slogan. It's a realization. It's a aha type shit. I see you actually getting that. You may want to do just take a little couple days to do some, maybe clearing money block work, or just even exploring your what you believe about money, you know, in your relation to you. I don't know why that's coming through. I'm just telling you. But not only that, once again, seven is being very clear about like what is important to me. What is most important to me. What keep the main thing, and there's a pecking order. You know what I'm saying? Like what is the most important to me. I see you actually finally getting that clarity. So even though we talked about all this, mental, I feel like this is also two mental blocks. They feel like mental blocks. You know what I'm saying? They feel like mental blocks for you. But they're basically like a shitty shoe knot. If you just take a little bit of your time, you can get that shit unraveled. You can figure it out. And I do see that there's going to be a shift and a change in that. And you're going to be learning a lot more about yourself, plus whatever else, other things, in a nice, even fashion too. Yeah, reassess your thoughts. Yeah. Well, one piece of advice, Phoenix Fire, is just don't try. To try presupposes that you're going to fail. You know, it's like there's always that, and you want to leave it as there is no failure. I can only succeed. Now, my journey or my little path with this shit may be like this, and some things may happen that others may call a failure, but I'm looking at it as just feedback. Everything is information. So just accept the information, make your little adjustments, and then watch what happens. Yeah, the scenic route. Yeah. But that's what I have for you, Phoenix Fire. Who was that last person there? Diane, something. Diane. Absolutely, Phoenix Fire. Not a problem. What? Okay. What else? Who else? Who else was I saying I was going to give it to? If you can like just say, "Hey, yeah, me," so I don't have to scroll because I'm lazy about it. You know what I'm saying?
The new person.
What's the name? You still there, new person? Okay, Donnie. Donnie, are you still even here? Donnie Disanyaka. Donnie Desanyaka. Come on down. Get your cards read. Are you here still? If you're not, I must vacate. I will exit. Donnie, are you here? Donnie, Pejin Dane Desanakya. Dane Desanakya. Are you here? And I'm just guessing, like, I would just say, like, I'm just going to say that. Donnie Desanakya. Well, she appears to be gone. Donnie, I would have done your draw here. But it's going to be missing your woosah out of your hoo-ha. Okay? That's a crucial element. It's become a crucial element in these card pulls. So I want to say thank you, everybody. Don't forget, you want to join the absolutely free Oshun and Lakshmi Surprise Abundance Ritual. All you have to do is say thank you, Oshun and Lakshmi, and then your first name or your full name. If you don't mind your full name, your name will be repeated if you're on this live, more than likely. But if not, you don't have to actually even worry about that because you're going to happen later on. And this ritual is happening tonight. And it's just going to be very impromptu, but it's something that is needed. I felt it in my spirit, like, hey, yo, do this shit. Okay. I don't question it. You know what I'm saying? I don't question it. So that's what we have for you. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody who joined in. And thank you for the card pull experience. It was fun. We got to do it again sometime. Absolutely, Miss Beeks. What time will it be? I'm gonna film it here shortly after here. We're gonna take a little break and then I'll film it and I'm just gonna post it on YouTube. You watch it on YouTube when it comes out. So subscribe to the channel. Okay. Shimano5, peace, bro. And just watch it, follow along. Okay? That's all you gotta do. It's gonna be short, sweet, very simple. But you're gonna see the effect come through in your life. Shaman, we're doing a free a free Oshun and Lakshmi impromptu ritual tonight. The purpose of the ritual is to welcome in surprise abundance. Now that can come in any form. So if you want to get in, all you got to do is just, say thank you, Oshun and Lakshmi, and then your first name, government name, or whatever. Or you can put your full name. Where's this go? Okay. So there it is. But anyways, thank you guys. We're up out of here. And we look forward. See you next on the ritual here coming up soon. All right. So if you haven't, like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Like, share, subscribe, and thrive. Okay. In that order, the order of operation. You too, Reem. Peace.